So what is a foundational model or FM? So FM is just like a child. So like the child can learn languages, or she learn the words and then learn to form the sentences without you specifically training the child, because it can catch those things from her surrounding. So similarly, foundation models are fed with the data. So they are pre-trained on vast amount of data, but they are not supervised. So they have just the knowledge about everything, and you can say that it's the foundational model. So that model can basically be fine-tuned further to accommodate your task. So there are so many models out there today in the market which are fine-tuned based on the existing foundational models. So we call them generalized models. While large language model is a type of foundational model, it's basically trained on a natural language processing or NLP. What does it mean? It means that this model can understand human behavior. It can understand how human interact, how human think, how human talk, what's the emotion of the human being. So this model is basically trained on top of a pre-trained foundational model. So they picked up foundational model and trained that foundational model using NLP. So it will be involving a lot of complex processes to make this model trained to a particular niche, so that it can behave like a natural language processing model or large language models. So this kind of model can take input and serve output, like a text to text, text to images, text to speech, speech to text, or human sentiments as well. So it's a very powerful model, and similarly there are so many models out there which can perform or which are fine-tuned as per use case of the businesses. Some are fine-tuned for generating images like DALL-E, while some are fine-trained on a particular set of data which is just meant for that particular organization. So these models are basically they can generate new content. You will just enter anything over here, give some input, and they will start generating new content on top of it. Like okay, I'm just giving an input, a neutral input. I'm not asking anything. I just writing it down. I love to eat pizza. Now let's see what it generates. Alright, so see, I'm thrilled to hear that you love pizza, whether you are a fan of classic margarita loaded on with toppings and all those things. Now it's giving me some options as well, although I haven't asked anything from this model, but it's giving the suggestions, and I can just go on. If I just say that I don't like Pizza Hut, no offense, but yeah, let's see. So what do you think? What should it come up with? It's a nice answer, and while I am not asking anything from this model, but it's giving me its suggestion. Now let's try something different. Let's try to ask the sentiment of a sentence. Can you tell me the sentiment of the sentence? Okay. I am really happy to see my new car. Alright, so let's see. The sentence, I am really happy to see my new car, conveys a positive sentiment. How? Because it picked up the word happy, which indicates a positive emotion. So it knows the word, it knows about the word that to which what sentiments is linked with. So that's the beauty of generative AI, and it's a large language model, so it can interact with me just like a human can interact. So this is text to text. I can ask this model to generate an image. Let's see. Can you generate an image of Einstein sitting on a dog? All right, so you can see that I have just given it some words. Now based on those words, it's generating a new image. Oh, so Einstein sitting on a dog, and this is powered by Delay. So Copilot is just a AI assistant. It's not any generative model, but it's using the chat GPT in the background while these images are generated by Delay. So this is how you can use these models to interact, and you can see the power of these generative AI, what they are capable of. So this is one model, while there are many other model out there which can do different things. So they are specialized on those different things, like generating a voice or mimicking, or you have heard about those deep fake, which can create a fake image or fake video of any person or voice. All right, so you now must have got the idea what we are talking about. All right, so now let's see the difference between the LLM and FM.